Kick us off, will you?
Let's go ahead and talk about that morning buzz.
Do it.
All right, 3 cheers for more of West Michigan's graduating seniors. This afternoon, more than 480 West Ottawa High School seniors will line up their cars with their caps and gowns to celebrate their journey during West Ottawa Public Schools Week of Celebration for Seniors. It will all start at 3:30 and follow a parade route through the high school and middle school campus. Other activities taking place during the week of celebration include senior Oscars and honors convocation.
And the Zeeland East senior is paying it forward. Take a look at that picture. Autumn Fitchett took the money that she saved up for prom and decided to help people in the community instead. She started a small food pantry. She started by buying snacks and food, set up that little cupboard in her front yard that we showed you so people in need of food could just come by and help themselves. Then Autumn put together 164 snack bags for senior citizens, you're seeing some of that right there, who received home delivered meals. Now her goal now is to raise additional money to make even more. She wants to make 400 more bags. Great job, Autumn.
Awesome job indeed. All right, hey, viral photos of a priest, check this out, using a squirt gun filled with holy water, taking on a life of its own on the internet. 5 weeks ago, during Holy Week, Father Tim Pelk of St. Ambrose Parish in Detroit said he wanted to find a safe way to continue the tradition of blessing Easter baskets. Well, that's when he had this idea. He wanted to use that squirt gun, Todd. So after consulting with a doctor friend to ensure his idea was safe and then, follow those social distancing guidelines too, Father Tim said he's happy that the online pictures are making people smile and help the kids in his community have a memorable Easter during a global pandemic. I can say I definitely scrolled past that when I went back on Facebook for sure.
If there was a vampire movie on Netflix, he'd be starring right now, right?
Exactly.
Shepler's Mackinac Island Ferry, they're restarting service next Friday to kick off its 75th season. The ferry transportation, of course, an essential service for Mackinac Island. It's only accessible by boat or plane. Now, the first rides of 2020 are going to depart from Mackinac City and St. Ignace at 7:30 a.m. on Friday, May 29th. Shepler's says it'll release more information next week about ticketing, of course, new policies with how they're conducting their business, and some exciting changes as well.
Well, this one kind of ties together the museum and the zoos that we were talking about at the top of the show. It was a good time had by all as a group of unlikely visitors stopped by an art museum in Missouri. 3 penguins from the Kansas City Zoo recently taken a short jaunt across town to the Nelson Atkins Museum of Art for a little bit of low-level art appreciation and some exercise. Because public access to the zoo and museum is shut down right now due to coronavirus restrictions, the zoo wanted to get the penguins out and about for the free view. So the 3 birds are Humboldt penguins, and their natural habitat is in coastal Chile and Peru. They love cold water, coastal rocks, eating krill, and apparently taking in a great museum. I mean, they're so dressed up for the occasion already, right? So they already look fancy.
They wore their tails. Nice. Of course, the puns won't stop. Thanks, Leanne.